Hello, welcome to the first grammar video. Hopefully it helps. This shouldn't be too complicated because it's building off of what we've already learned earlier in the year. So this one is past perfect simple and past perfect continuous. Past perfect simple, we have already seen that one. So past perfect simple is when two things happened in the past. You use past perfect, so had, gone, so had plus the past participle to demonstrate that one thing happened before the other. So an example of this would be, after he had eaten, he washed all the dishes. After he had eaten, he washed all the dishes. Okay, so again, the thing that happened furthest in the past gets had, and then the thing that is like more towards the present, just the normal past simple. So I noticed that he had washed all the dishes. I noticed happened after he had already done all the dishes. Okay, so building upon this, there is the past perfect continuous. Okay, and the past perfect continuous is built as I had been working. So it's the subject plus had plus been plus the verb ing. I had been working. Okay, or they had not been working, or things like that. So the past perfect continuous is used to talk about a repeated or a long past action that happened before another past action. So we often use the simple past to talk about the second past action. So similar to past perfect, where we use had gone, and then the second one is simple past. Same thing here, but instead it's the past perfect continuous. So another example is, it had been raining before we played tennis. So this was a continuous activity that had been happening in the past, and then it stopped, and then we finally played tennis. Another example is, we were tired because we had been visiting all the famous sites in town. Okay, so repeated many times or a long past action. So we had been visiting, so this is repeated. You've been visiting this place and then that place and then this place and then that place. Okay, does that make sense? There's also a video down low to talk about past perfect continuous, and hopefully that's helpful to you. But again, the structure is I had been and then the verb plus ing. So in affirmative sentences, we usually use the short form apostrophe D after subject pronoun when we are speaking. So an example of this is, I'd been working. You'd been working. He'd been working. Okay? She'd been working. So you put together I had. So I'd been working. Okay? So you put those two together. And then we usually use the short form hadn't and the negative for both spoken and written language. All right, so hopefully this is useful. It's used a lot in English language. Hopefully my video is useful. Hopefully the YouTube video that is attached down low is useful as well, so that you can not only just have me, but also somebody else present it, and hopefully one of the two ways plus all the text that is there, hopefully that will help you out. Okay, good luck.